everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Koek approach to distributed lag model. Koek model is given by Henrik Koek in 1954 to estimate distributed lag model. That means Koek model specially designed to analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lagged value of independent variable. Koek model specially designed to analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lagged value of independent variable. What do you mean by lagged value of independent variable? Lagged value of independent variable means the past value of independent variable which we use in order to predict future value. Lagged value of independent variable means a past value of independent variable which we use in order to predict future value. And Koek model mainly designed to analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lagged value of independent variable. For example, sale is dependent variable, advertisement is independent variable, sale depend on advertisement. Lagged value of advertisement, or you can say that lagged value of independent variable is past year expenditure on advertisement, or you can say that previous year, last year expenditure on advertisement will be called lagged value of advertisement. And Koek model mainly designed to analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lagged value of independent variable. Koek model derived from a geometric distributed lag model. That's why Koek model assumed to follow geometric or exponential decay pattern. Please listen carefully. Koek model assumed to follow geometric or exponential decay patterns. This is general form of Koek model. Yt is a dependent variable at t time period. Alpha and these all beta are parameter. This alpha is the intercept, and beta 0, beta 1 and beta 2 are slope of curve which mainly tell us how much dependent variable change due to change in independent variable. As we earlier discussed, Koek model analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lag value of independent variable. So here x is our independent variable. Xt, x means independent variable at current year. Xt minus 1 means independent variable at previous year. Xt minus 2 means value of independent variable 2 years ago, because Koek model analyze the relationship between dependent variable and lagged value of independent variable. That's why here we take past year value of independent variable. And Koek model assumed to follow geometric and exponential decay pattern. That's why we apply geometric or exponential decay pattern on beta 0, beta 1 and beta 2. Ut is our error term which capture influence of all other independent variable which are not included in this model, or we can say that error term capture influence of all other unobserved independent variable. So beta 0, beta 1, beta 2 will follow geometric, or you can say that exponential decay pattern. Geometric decay pattern represented by lambda. Beta 1 equal to lambda beta 0. Why beta 1 equal to lambda beta 0? Because current value of independent variable influenced by past value, and lambda represent rate at which lagged value decay. If beta 1 equal to lambda beta 0, then obviously beta 2 equal to lambda beta 1. Here we will put value of beta 1. This is value of beta 1, and here we put value of beta 1. When we solve, it will become equal to lambda square beta 0. Similar, beta 3 equal to lambda beta 2. Here we will put value of beta 2, and when we put value of beta 2, it will become equal to lambda cube beta 0. Similar, we can calculate value of beta 4, beta 5, beta 6, beta 7, so on. Beta 1 equal to lambda beta 0, beta 2 equal to lambda square beta 0, beta 3 equal to lambda cube beta 0. Then obviously beta I equal to lambda to the power I beta 0. And this is general formula to calculate value of beta in Koek model. In Koek model, lambda is greater than 0 but less than 1. That means value of lambda lies between 0 and 1. It mainly represents rate of decline. Rate of decline means influence of past value of independent variable on dependent variable decline over the time. But why influence of past value of independent variable on dependent variable decline over the time? because as time is passing, previous factors are becoming less important. Demand is dependent variable, fashion is independent variable. Demand in year 2000, 50% depend on fashion in 2009, but it depend on 40% on fashion in 2008, 20% on fashion in 2007, 10% on fashion in 2006. So here you can see as time pass, previous factor are becoming less important. That's why we can say that influence of past value of independent variable on dependent variable decline over the time. In order to show this decline, we use this term. 1 minus lambda shows speed of adjustment. Lower value of lambda shows faster rate of decline. Lower value of lambda shows faster rate of decline. As we earlier discussed, value of lambda lies between 0 and 1. If value of lambda is close to 0, that means value of lambda is very low, and lower value of lambda shows a faster rate of decline. On the other hand, a high value of lambda shows a slow rate of decline. That means if value of lambda is closer to 1, it shows slow rate of decline. Here we have two values of lambda, 0.75 and 0.25. 0.75 is close to 1, 0.25 is close to 0. Here you can see when value is close to 1, it shows slow rate of decline. Here you can see rate of decline is very slow, 7, 7, 5, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4. But when value is close to 0, rate of decline is very faster. Here you can see rate of decline is very faster, 0.25, 0.06, so on. So we can say that when value of lambda is close to 1, that means rate of decline is slow. But when value of lambda is close to 0, that means rate of decline is very fast. In this diagram you can see when value of lambda is 0.25, that means close to 0, then rate of decline is very fast. When value of lambda is 0.75, that means close to 1, then rate of decline is slow. But when value of lambda is 0.50, then rate of decline is constant. In order to know influence of past value of independent variable on dependent variable, we need to add all these value. That means in order to know influence of independent variable on dependent variable, we need to do sum of all these value. And according to this model, sum of all these value is equal to beta 0 1 over 1 minus lambda. But how we derive this formula? Beta 0 will remain as it is. We have already calculated value of beta 1 and we know how to calculate value of beta 1. So beta 1 is equal to lambda beta 0, beta 2 equal to lambda square beta 0 we have already calculated, and beta 3 equal to lambda cube beta 0. Till beta I we will calculate. Beta 0 we will take common. Now you can see it become geometric progression, and when we solve this it will become like this. So we can say that by this we will derive this formula. As we earlier discussed, in case of Koyak model, our coefficient beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, so on follow geometric, or you can say that exponential decay pattern. This is general form of Koyak model as we have already discussed. After converting beta 1, beta 2, beta 3 in geometric decay pattern, our model will look like this. Yt is dependent variable at t time period, alpha is intercept, beta 0 xt will remain as it is. In place of beta 1 we will put this value beta 0 lambda. We have already discussed about how to calculate value of beta 1. So in place of beta 1 we put this value, and this is value of independent variable at previous year. And in place of beta 2 we will put this value, and we have already calculated value of beta 2. In place of beta 2 we put beta 0 lambda square, and this is the value of independent variable before 2 year, and this is our error term. So this is all about Koyak model. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.